Where's my people?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the premiere run of Heroes of Might and Magic 5. I'm your host, didn't change the title.
I can't hear you. Now I can. There we go.
Oh my god. There, updated. I mean, it barely matters, but I don't want people popping in thinking that I'm streaming HOM 5 when I am not.
Oh.
When last we left the party, this was happening.
Death.
You know what's funny is that you didn't, like, last week's thing didn't go live yet, right?
Mm.
So nobody knows where we...
Oh, you're right! You're right, because it wasn't streamed. You're right. Oh god.
We killed third.
Yeah, we killed third, replaced him with my evil duplicate, which is why that image is there. And, so, brief recap for anybody who's here live. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to do that. I'm going to wait to see if anybody pops into the chat. And then I'll think about doing a recap. However, what I need from you guys right now, while we're getting set up for that, is I need some initiative rolls from, looks like Braigwen and Shadow Machine.
I've lost my body.
Your what?
My body is gone.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Where
not.
is it?
It's right here.
It's, yeah.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
The dead body.
Oh, the
My
dead body.
There you go.
There,
That
there.
body.
Have a body.
The
I
dead
thought
body.
we got rid of it because we tossed it in the fire.
You hadn't done that.
No,
You're still at the step of trying to drag. This is what you
I
guys
am
missed.
still
They're
trying
dragging
to
a
work my way
corpse
over
into
to
the
her
fire.
so that I can help her drag the corpse into the fire.
God.
Right.
And this is not an ocean. It's labeled clearly that this is not an ocean.
I tried
is
to
that on
color
camera?
it back.
That's not on camera. Here we
After
go.
I
Hey.
Now
accidentally.
it's on camera.
And then,
Okay.
and then you got mad at me because the valley was taking over the towns. It's not my fault.
Okay.
Sure.
Where is
So
14.
you roll a d20 and you add your dexterity modifier to it.
Oh, okay.
And now, toward Jake, if you don't mind my asking, Darren, I feel like you've answered this, but forgive me for not remembering. Why are you pushing JK instead of Trooper?
I'm pushing JK because JK is at least still fun to play.
Is it still what? I'm sorry?
Fun to play.
Okay, yeah. I'm with you.
Also, I'm thinking I'd push that too because it just makes sense to go, warrior, then its counterpart.
Then counterpart, yeah. The only problem is then we'd have to do Trooper Bounty Hunter. That's not terrible though. We could do that.
Yeah,
If
we
we
go.
do Trooper and then Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
So if it goes
And then-
warrior, knight.
Knight, and then Trooper Bounty Hunter. Then we should probably do Consular and Inquisitor next.
Yeah.
Because that way we could finish with Smuggler Agent.
A fun romp, and then the best story.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, DarthTyren,
I just
for the sub. It says, could you thank him for me, please?
Thank you, Darth something or another, for the sub.
Oof.
Extremely heartfelt gratitude there.
I'm coloring.
You could feel it. You could feel the gratitude there. Oh, you are coloring. Here, I'll just put that on camera. I think I'm going to change how we do this, too. I've been thinking about this for a bit. So, viewers at home who are are we live?
Yeah.
Oops.
Are we?
Yeah, I did see you are live.
It's just weird, because we've been having more viewers on the live streams than usual lately, not less, so I'm wigged out a
We
bit.
missed last week, so
That's true.
they might need a second. As they're like,
Yeah.
oh, wait.
I
It's
forgot about
into
this.
broadcast out.
That's true. There is a thing tonight. Okay, so, and then what I could do is instead of this image, what's this image?
These four-sided dice are just so hard to keep up with.
That's true. What is this image? What are you? Explain yourself. It is the image it's supposed to be. That is literally the image it's supposed to be.
What?
I have a map and it's not loading because it's stupid.
I'm very carefully coloring.
There we go. Now there's like a map behind there. Okay, so when last we left the party, you guys were rolling initiative. What'd you get?
17.
18.
Okay, so Shadow Machine. There you are. So you got 7. I don't like this thing that much. You got 17. There's got to be a better initiative tracker than this. Hit the stream breaks. Hit the stream breaks. Let's look this up real quick. With all that spirit. See, I shouldn't have taken a nap. I could have been working. You see the logic here, sis? If I had been working, I would be better
I'm gonna
prepped
kick you.
for this.
I'm gonna drive 45 minutes down to your house and kick you.
With love.
I accept this.
He would deserve it.
But where would
That's
you
fine.
kick him? That is also the question.
I mean, I don't know.
Probably just in the face, if we're being honest with ourselves.
I can't like.
You hover into the air, and then you go...
I am flexible, but like.
No, he's saying you pull a Trinity from the
My-
Matrix.
Yeah.
Go that
No, it's... You've seen The Matrix, you just...
There's no back bending in that. Just
See, there should be, though.
Oni, can you pick up your Don't Ocean right now?
That's actually not mine, but yes.
We'll pick it up and move it so that it can sit and put it
Sure.
on top of the grass on
I
the
have
other side.
this infinite power to get rid of this.
You're the DM. You should.
Give me a second. Okay, that didn't work.
oh,
I guess that means
There
that-
we go.
Okay.
there we go.
Can you get rid of the red too?
That's going to be harder, but easier. Because I was just doing
That's.
that earlier. Nope, that's not going to work. And I'm trying not to get rid of your stuff, because it'd be very... See, the reason it'll be easier is deleting that is super easy. The hard part is I don't want to delete, your stuff at the same time.
Okay, well,
I might not be able to do that. Okay, let's try...
when last we left the party, the DM's sister was insisting that since she's doing such a great job coloring, the DM needed to help fix the things.
Okay, so...
It's okay, I can fix that.
So the problem is that's drawn on an object that's not there anymore.
Oh,
Now there's probably a singular point somewhere. There it is. I got it. I got some of your ocean too, but I did get it.
My
I'll say that.
non-ocean.
But like I said, there's probably a point somewhere where it intersects with another object, which I was trying to avoid because I didn't want to destroy your ocean. But we found it.
My not ocean.
Or Grassland.
Shadow Machine got 17 or 18,
17.
and Braigwen got the other, which is
18.
18. So we'll put you there. And he should probably roll for his initiative, but I was actually thinking about just giving him a 20, That's just the kind of GM I am, really. I'm like, you know what?
He goes
Screw
first.
it. Okay, now this
Yeah,
is
he
funny.
should probably get a surprise round because I don't know that they knew he existed.
Well, no, but he walked out the door and we saw him walk
Mhm.
out.
And he's like, he just saunters out, I mean, you've played video
You have
games.
6 seconds to respond to someone that
No, you've played video games before. They just the villain gets a speech first.
Oh, well, there you go. He'll have
And
a
he's just kind of chatting, doing his.
And it
We
has
are,
to be longer
are we
than 6
still not
seconds.
live? I'm gonna check my own stream here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're
No, I promise
live.
you're live.
That's
Yeah,
just
you're
weird
live.
to have nobody here.
It's weird.
That is new. Like that's unusual.
Well, it says you got 10 people watching, but the only
I'm
one
not
who's...
one of the 10.
One of them is me, and the only one that's put anything in chat is Tyren so far.
So
And that's because he was giving you money.
See, what's funny is I pull it up and I see like 40 people, which just proves how irrelevant Twitch's thing is.
Yeah.
Thanks for that extremely useful information, Twitch. That is clearly wrong. I mean, I know for total certainty that DarthTyren is not watching the stream right now.
I mean, he might have it pulled up.
I'm making a joke. So, he does get first action. I got a 19 after his initiative.
Fun.
Aha! We do have one person in chat. We did it.
And I am still watching chat, just
Yeah.
not watching the
Well,
stream.
yeah, I have
Yeah.
chat up there too, probably because we usually don't have a fast chat for these, so it's easier to keep up with. So I actually have a cool song for this, but it's kind of loud, so it's probably gonna override them. So we're gonna try and turn it down a little
Bum,
bit.
bum, bum, bum.
Ba-ba-da. All right, so he makes Shadow Machine roll a Wisdom check.
We should find a way to get
17.
your playlist playing on Zoom.
yes,
Yeah.
it's,
Could share his computer sound.
I don't know if you want that.
They just asked for it.
I'm just
So that we
Because,
know-
well, part of the problem is you will then hear yourself too,
right.
that's a
Oh.
good point.
ew, no. I
and there's
can't.
not a lot of way around that. I would also have to share the screen, which actually really screws with OBS.
Yeah, that does.
Okay. Hang on. Give me a moment. I have an idea.
There'd be another way to do it.
Yep, an evil, evil way. Does it work? Yep. There it is, right there. Okay. Alright, so, sis, I need you to pause for a moment, please.
No.
I need you to pause for a moment, please.
I'm paying attention. What do you want?
No, I need you to literally pause because I'm about to change the world here.
But my trees!
I know. That's why I asked you to pause, so you wouldn't lose progress. Okay, so... Okay. So what I'm going to need to do here... Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Give me a second. It looks like it might require an online thing. Give me a second.
There goes the table.
Okay, so I don't know what you hit, but don't do that in the
table.
future.
She hit table.
Right, because it's not disabled on this one.
Oh man.
That makes sense.
Man, just-
That makes sense.
Sabotaging everyone.
I wouldn't have done it if we had actually been doing things, but I figured on a blank black
No, it's valid.
We were
It's
probably
valid.
safe.
But it
I
wasn't
should not have
completely
said
blank.
anything.
Oh my gosh.
It was a table Laura was trying to do something with.
I mean,
Here, just for you, sis. There, you should appreciate this.
Is
Here, I'll give you a bunch to work with too.
Oh my god.
He knows where he's being used.
I am here to please. Yeah, you gotta drop them all into a pile, see how they land. Because, this is a physics simulator. That's what I thought. Okay, so the only way to play MP3s in the game is to have them hosted online. It is substantially easier to just load YouTube and have it there, but obviously most of my music, especially my stream safe music, is not on YouTube, so...
Right.
You guys get to live with total silence.
Okay.
no, you could tell me what song you're playing, and I have all of your music, so
No,
I could.
no, you don't.
Ah.
Music.
You don't even have half my music at this point, sis. I've got
No,
so
you-
much additional stuff.
In the last 6 months. 'Cause you sent
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
all of your stuff.
Yeah, his Cordons mix.
Yeah, I didn't even start the Cordons thing 6 months ago.
Yeah.
And that's, how many songs is that right now?
Where are my trees?
302 just from the Cordons mix.
Yeah.
So many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone requested a new one today. Alright, so, getting back to the actual game.
Wow.
Shadow Machine, what was your result on that wisdom save?
that was a 17.
Okay.
Yeah, let's switch playlists. Hey, S.A. Ross, that's 2 people! We've got 2 people now.
Yay.
Oh God. He doesn't want to
That
show you
was-
his bow tie.
Alright, so 17 total?
Yep.
Alright, so he starts doing something weird, and you're kind of like, wait, what? Braigwen, you just see a weird guy being weird. What the hell, right? Shadow Machine, what you see is he does a maneuver you yourself have actually done, although he does it much better than you've ever done. He slides out these little knives that are basically in his sleeves, and kind of does this, and you recognize this as a procedure you do to coat them in a venom.
Oh, fabulous.
And once he finishes, he whips them back out, so he's now holding one in each hand, and that's actually his turn. Braigwen, you're next.
Is he going to eat us?
No. We need to get out of here. Now.
Okay.
You have a good Constitution score, right, Braigwen? So it's your turn, Braigwen.
Just crap. So
Oh, you rolled well enough. Actually, Braigwen, give me a Wisdom save as well. Go for it. Unrelated.
okay. So
The Shadow Machine gets something regardless.
Do. Wisdom 7.
All right, so Shadow Machine.
Oh boy.
While he's doing this, you hear this weird clinking sound, and that's actually all I'm going to give you for right now, but you do hear it.
Weird clinking sound.
Yep, it's coming from him, obviously. So, Braigwen, over to you. I love how the name Xanasma is just pasted over here. Like, can I move those? Is that a thing? How do I get rid of this crap?
So I'm going to take Shadow's advice and get towards the door.
Oh, okay. So you have so if you double move, you can move 12 squares.
Oh.
Like if you're doing nothing but running, basically,
Oh.
and taking no other action. You can abandon Shadow Machine to his death, and you can move 12 squares. Double.
Well, I'm going to go towards the door. Just towards the door. Would I be able to do any other attack, or just...
I'm sorry, how many squares was that?
So
I have...
she started here, so one.
Oh yeah, that's so yes, you still have your action.
Okay. So... Ice 3.
Okay.
Maximized. The holy crap.
So that's just gonna do 18 damage straight. You don't have to roll anything.
Okay.
That's the whole point of maximize.
Yeah. All
So
right.
he takes 18 damage to the face. Do you know how much mana that cost you?
Let's see.
I admittedly will have to check my notes for that. I live to serve, I say Ross.
Yeah, oh, that's right. I don't have any spell lists, like, at all.
Hang on. It's because it doesn't work that way. You have 4 spells.
I mean, like, how much mana they would cost you.
Well, that's on the sheet. Because it's just so much easier to keep track of it on the spreadsheet, which I'm pulling up. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. It should be, like, right here, but it's not, which is weird. There it is, mana sheet. Alright, so, a level 3 spell maximized is going to cost a total of...
Oh, right, I have
5 mana. It's going to cost you 5 mana.
So,
So that's a sixth of your mana right there. He is a little injured.
oh,
Oh, no.
Shadow Machine, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Braigwen. 1, 2, 3.
And that is a double door, so she's not blocking it, is the relevant
Yeah.
point there.
But I'm going to.
I love that you're next to each other.
Oh. What? He doesn't have enough movement to get to us, I don't think, unless he has substantially more movement than we do.
unless he has throwing knives.
No, he could only get within 2 squares of you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this isn't on random, Ross. Hang on, let me put it back onto random.
So I'm gonna
There you go. I
take
made
out my
close.
short.
Is it
bow
green?
And
It's pretty.
It has a road too.
shoot an arrow at him.
Okay, take the attack.
With Dex, 18.
18 will hit.
And then damage will be 5.
Okay. After the ice blast, that's kind of not as big of a deal, but he's injured. You've heard him. He's on the verge of death. It's his turn. So he moves up to the limit of his range, which is right there. And he whips his arms out, and the blades go flying out in front of him on these long chains that are coming out of his sleeves. And I need both of you to make Constitution saves. I should probably roll to attack first, but yeah, no, I'd say he's probably going to hit that.
21.
Okay, so
Okay.
Braigwen?
Oh, shoot. Get over here. Spreadsheet. Right. That'll be 17.
Okay, so both of you do succeed, which is very, very good. The good news is this is actually a relatively low con save. The bad news is this is based on 5th edition, so you're screwed. And you're going to die. Now, when you die, No. So you do save. However, you do take some damage. Which means I need to get out another die. I'll just roll one. Do I have 2 of these? I do not. So we'll just roll this twice. So that's going to be... that's actually not that much. But that is going to be 6 damage to both of you.
Alright. So.
Meanwhile, DarthTyren.
Braigwen is here.
Yeah, that's puts me at. Oops.
I guess I'll just head on.
Wait, nobody press anything.
Oh God.
Okay, fixed it. Sorry, you were gonna do what? I'm sorry?
I guess I'm just gonna head on over to where
Sis.
Xahn is dragging
Oh, yeah,
the
Xahn.
body.
Farm.
I guess that would probably be the extent of movement right there.
I mean, you could double. Well, actually, you could reach it. There, you make
Does
it.
it really matter? Okay.
You're there. And you see her dragging the body. It's a little big and a little heavy, so she's having an issue.
Oh,
Hey,
well, let me take over that for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, this will
Um,
go so much faster.
I was thinking about throwing it in the fire.
Good idea.
So blasé. Just no, that's a good idea. So then third's turn
I don't
happens.
really like getting that close to fires. Just...
I mean, fires are fine. Third has his turn, and he's gonna poke his head up here, open this door. I should be really mean and have him be like, "Nah,
Slam it open.
it's gonna take a nap here." And,
It would have been funnier if he spent the entire time just like, oh, hey, a bed.
So what in timeline wise, what basically happens is Third walks through, opens the door right in time to see you two go "Ugh!" as the blades cut you, and he's just like, "Huh." That is unfortunately his whole action, which leads us over to Sis. I should probably put him after Sis. So Tyron's basically carrying the thing. I mean, he can one arm this. So
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
Well, I guess I'm going to start heading back toward the mansion.
Well, there's your piece.
Yep. Hold on, I'm tilty.
Tilty.
Yeah, I had
The
that was
camera
a
is
top-down
tilted.
view, so I couldn't tell which one of them was me. So I'm going to start heading that direction.
Okay. So you shuffle over there.
Yep,
While you're
I'm
doing
trying to
so,
move stealthily and inside cover.
could I ask both Tyron and Sis to give me a quick wisdom check? Now, this is perception, but it's specifically sensation.
Sensation, so we don't get the...
You don't get any bonuses here. Yeah, it's just your whiz save. Or whiz bonus.
That's still a 21.
Mine's a 10.
Okay. Tyron, as you're walking back, you feel the ground under you shudder. Almost like an earthquake, which you have felt in your life. Obviously, since, you've been present for that. But you feel it's something kind of like that. Nowhere near as severe. That's why it was so difficult to catch. But it's like... This is when Third comes out and is like, "What the heck is going on down here?" Which leads to Braigwen's turn. Or no, it leads to his turn, doesn't it? No, his turn's after you. Right, so no, it is back to Braigwen. Yep.
No fire. Still not doing fire.
You can. I mean, oh my
I
god.
have kind of vowed not to use fire.
Ah!
Why is...
It's real.
Oh,
That's
God.
me doing that. It's just, this thing is pissing me off.
You don't want to use fire in flammable places anymore.
Yeah, I'm
Can.
just like,
I mean, it's not the end of the
Fire.
world.
Especially since
Like,
you know,
I have
warrior.
I have a description on my character piece in the game. Hates fire.
It's just, I'm just saying, it might be a thing.
yeah. So... I'm just gonna be like, hit me, baby, one more time, and ice 3 max.
Okay, so 6 mana.
Dead.
You're getting a little low.
Yeah.
He takes an 18 ice blast to the face. He is starting to look a little on the injured side. Shadow Machine, your turn. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, Braigwen, you can move as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Remember, 6 squares.
1, 2.
I know they're kind of big, I'm sorry. I don't have a proper grid. I suck. Please don't fall on the door. Okay, now Shadow Machine.
So I'm going to step out, close the door, and body block it.
Okay. That's actually a really good idea right now. So, there we go. I'm just going to give it to both of you. You feel this colossal shudder. Like, you have to actually steady yourself.
What the heck?
Like an earthquake has just happened, except it's only one shudder. Like a single shock. Happens.
I did not do that.
I'm actually out there, outside, saying, oh my gosh.
Oh no, this is the same shock you just felt.
Yeah, I know, I'm like, great.
Damn it.
So,
Cast Earth 3 maximum, so...
Jeez, no.
give me a strength check, Shadow Machine.
We good.
I didn't roll great, so...
16.
16. That's actually that's equal. I also got a 16. So the two of you are basically as he's trying to shove the door open. And that's actually his entire action. This causes us to Tyren.
So where's the fire?
So the fire it's actually kind of labeled up
Where
here.
all the big bunch of people are.
It's actually closer to like way out here, but it is up in that direction. Well, maybe not that far away. It's probably closer to here.
Okay. Well, we gotta dispose of this body.
I guess the real question here is how much of a hurry are you in at this point?
How much of a hurry?
Yeah. Pokemon
Oh.
music suits this perfectly, by the way. I just want you to know.
How much of a hurry? Well, I mean, the sooner we can dispose of this body and get Shadow out of the mansion, the sooner we can get out of here, so...
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how hurried are you?
Probably about a 7.
Okay, so you're not really pushing. So you're not going to make much progress, but I'm also not going to require a check from you.
Probably only just barely inflated that.
So you're over there now.
Cool.
Alright, Sis. He's just... He's taken off. He's making a relatively, like, not super fast clip. I mean, he's going... But he's basically jogging with it. That's all he's doing.
Yep, nope, he's carrying a body, and I mean, unless I was gonna just hang out and chat with him and keep him company,
But she doesn't like me.
I don't really know you.
I don't even know you, man. That's fair.
I'm just going to move up in this way, over to where where I'm still in the tree cover behind the mansion, and kind of keep an eye out on this back door. And
You immediately notice that Third is no longer there.
Yeah.
wait for my compatriots who, for some reason, keep going into the mansion.
Yeah, I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, why did she come in here first off, and then why am I seeing him down the hallway here?
I did not tell him
I
not
am going to
to,
wait
so...
patiently for them to get out so that we can conclude this mission, because things are already way too chaotic for my liking.
You get a letter. There you go.
Out of character here, Shadow. Like, the only way that they're gonna know, hey, we need to get out, is you. So
That is true.
Then
Not that anyone knows that.
Tizara.
And then Tizara drops 10 subs on my face. Sis, can you give me a more legitimate thank you?
Thank you, Tizara, for 10 subs on your face.
Thank
Or
you.
his face.
Yeah, don't put them on your own face, Tizara.
No.
Subs do not taste good. Trust me. Long years of experience at this point. It's a whole thing. I don't even know how to deal with it. They're still going through, but thank you, Tizara, very, very much. And while I'm bowing, Third's going to take his action. And what he's going to do is he's going to look down the hall, see Shadow Machine bar the door for the thing, and he's going to be like...
Nope.
And there's just this sigh. Like, okay. Thank you, Tizara, very, very much. Do you know where you want to put those subs? And I will jot them down shortly. And by shortly, I mean right now.
Xahn, look, it's your Hogwarts letter. You actually can be a mage.
Perfect! It's happened. It's finally happened.
Excited.
So-
A giant owl just dropped this letter that said I'm a wizard on top of my head.
On a Sunday.
So Third's soldiery instincts are going to take over. He's going to
Now
basically
I just need to
scooch
figure
him
out what a
away.
train is
Windows
at a train
open.
station.
He's basically making way for the two of you to bolt through. He intends to be the last one out. Probably not to Zara.
That's smart. Let's see
Never
what
gonna
how
happen.
squishy he is.
Hey, Savicon. Hello, Grievous. And yes, is Oscar still there?
Yeah, he's still here. He just hopped down.
Ah,
Come
okay.
here. Come here. Come on.
Is Phelan there?
Balin, come here, buddy. Here, have an on-screen pocket.
There you go. We'll have Pocket instead.
Meow.
He's just like, what are you doing? Ah! Meanwhile, Oscar's just like, hello. Don't worry, when you die, I'll still love you.
Oh my gosh.
Is anybody else's cat angry? Ow!
Yes.
Watch your claws, Pocket. Angry, purr at them like, I'm purring, so you'll let me down. Purr.
I've had that many years ago.
Just
So,
Bit me
so
right on
this
my
is
elbow.
Oscar. He is a border collie. He's almost 2.
Hi, Oscar. Border collies are great dogs.
Yes, they are. He's got all the energy in the world, though.
That is a
Balin,
terrible, terrible thing.
hey, come here, buddy.
Oh, there's another cat. This is just the cat. This is just the pet
See
hour
his,
now.
his bow tie?
All I've got is Wave over here. Say hi, Wave.
Ugh.
And Quick. And Dive.
Yeah, I believe border
Well,
collies
see,
are the
hey,
most intelligent
Lore-
breed of dog.
Lord,
Doggy.
you got an advantage. Because Wave doesn't leave
This
messes.
is a very
That's true.
concerned puppy.
Yeah, he's just like, what's going on?
No, he's just like, can you please put me down? I don't like this.
This is
Dad!
so terrible.
Dad,
So
Mom's
horrible.
careful, Balin. Ow. Jesus.
Right about now, Braigwen and Shadow Machine, you feel a second rather loud. I actually am going to need dexterity checks from both of you. That's how much this is throwing you off your feet.
Your claws is sharp, Balin.
Yeah, he's cut me several times when I was taking care of him.
I didn't put him down.
Oh wait, I totally forgot that we still have that morale boost
You do.
bonus.
You do.
Oh, right.
Because of
okay.
pancakes.
So
Um,
it's 13.
which makes this not so horrible, but still, it's pretty bad. I rolled a 1, but I have a, +4 dex, +1 thing, so it's actually a 6, but
It's a
still.
good thing you can't have crit fails on
Unless the GM decides it's funny. That's always the rule. Thank you again to Zara. Bow, bow, bow. Much bow. Very well. If you want to put that towards something other than the pets, I can't give money to those. I mean, I can, but I'm not going to. Those pets don't get my money. It's my money.
There's a pop-out chat button.
Yeah.
But seriously, thank you to Zara. You are awesome as always, sir. So we'll cover you first, Braigwen. Now you're out in the hallway, so you have a choice. You can go flying to the ground and be prone for the next round, or you can try to stabilize yourself, but in that case, you're also losing your next round, just in a different way. Do you want to be recovering on the wall or on the door and making a lot of noise, obviously, and opening one of the doors in the process, or do you want to be prone on the ground?
Neither.
Open a door, find more gold.
No. The guard has, that gold has more soldiers.
Likely.
Oh. Yeah.
So, what's your choice?
So I'm just gonna go prone.
Okay. So you are actually flung forward a little bit, and you do go prone. Oh, I need to do a save for third.
Okay.
He rolls a 16. He's fine. He's like,
Yeah.
what?
He has sea legs.
Yep. He literally has been a naval officer, so that makes sense. Not that you know that. Shadow Machine.
So that's a 6, but I am leaning hard against.
That's true. You are leaning very hard on that door, so this is going to be perfect, because what happens is you go flying back this way. You land on the ground prone. This door is now flung wide open because he was actually pushing against it.
And he failed his save, too.
Well, actually, no. See, now we need to do a second save for him because in addition to the jolt, he is now as you are going flying. Now, he does not roll. He does not roll as well as third. So even if I rolled again, it wouldn't make it worse. So he
goes tumbling head over feet.
Also goes flying forward and is also now prone. Like right about here-ish. Except it's not letting me do it.
Yeah, shrink him a little bit.
Perfect. There.
Given that I am closer to the mansion now, do I also need to do a save?
No, but
I didn't feel the first one because I rolled shit.
that's true. You didn't feel the first one. However, this one is happening. By the way, Tyren, you feel the second one. It is more noticeable than the first, despite the increased distance. Sis, I need a whiz save. A whiz check here. What song is this?
At 19 this time, so that's a 21.
Okay, you feel this shake.
I get up there and I can see the mansion doing this.
And you feel the through the ground. It's still pretty minor, by the way. There's not much. It's just kind of a little thing, but you do notice it.
So the further away you are, the stronger it is.
No, there's a magical dampening field on the mansion.
Yeah, that would do it.
So that was third action.
I guess that's their version of the equalized building for earthquakes.
Braigwen, it is your turn. You're on the floor.
I am on the floor.
Maybe get up.
Yeah, get up. That's what I'm
You
gonna
could
do.
take a nap.
Yeah,
You're already
you know
down.
what? Honestly, yeah, let's just. This is a very uncomfortable shirt to do that in. I'm not going to do that anymore. So you get up, and that's kind of it. I mean, you can move a couple squares. I think 3 squares, literally.
Okay, so
What if she used
One.
used her action to get up so that wouldn't she still have her movement?
Nope, she rolled really crap.
Okay, so she takes a
2.
minute to find her feet.
Yeah.
so I'm
So you
just-
make it there. Third is just like go.
it's like,
Go.
It's not my turn yet. Wait.
Guido, hey.
Hey, Guido.
I'm glad you.
Hey, you.
Talky voice stuff.
Well, I was going to share it, but I'll let him share if he wants to, because I got news like yesterday.
Yeah. What's news?
So hopefully,
If he wishes to.
if he wishes to, he doesn't have to. You don't have to
And
share with
then
the universe.
Tazara gifted a subject.
Tazara's like, Guido, here you go. Have money. Okay, so he does have a scheduled appointment. That's the good part. For the surgery. So that is the good news. I'm not going to go into super in-depth detail. It's not
Well,
super
we will-
necessary. But it is, let's see, I've got the notes right here. The actual surgery is going to be on the 2nd of February. He's going in for pre-op on the 29th.
Cool.
So, fingers crossed on that one.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah.
wishes to Guido.
Fingers crossed, knock on wood, all the things.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Ow. Do you know your knuckles have funny bones?
Yes,
Yes.
I do actually know that. But only from all those years of punching.
They gotta rewire your brain so that you can.
See, I wasn't going to share that part because I didn't know if you wanted me to. But yeah, he is going in for brain surgery. They're actually going to go in and separate the nerve. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Oof.
I don't know all the specifics. Sibri was explaining it to me. I don't. I'm
You
not
just
a brain
kinda
surgeon.
zoned out in the middle because.
Well, I'm not a brain surgeon. I don't know this stuff. It's just, it is what it is. Shadow Machine, it is your turn.
So I'm going to get up,
You get 2 squares.
and I'm going to move those 2 squares.
Okay.
I want to get the hell out of it.
I can't imagine why everything is going so swimmingly in this mission. That makes it his turn. Now, it's funny, Braigwen failed. Shadow Machine failed hard. He actually technically failed the worst because he had the worst scenario. So he actually has to roll to get up. He doesn't unfortunately roll. So he successfully does get up.
Yeah.
But cannot move.
He's technically still here, but I mean, we're having some there. Got it. No, I had it. It was perfect. Okay, there.
I was trying to pick the door up.
So he gets in there, and you kind of see him, like, basically he is bracing to do an attack right now.
The refresh.
Bracing
menu,
himself
please,
against
babe.
the wall.
Oh shoot.
Alright, guys, we're getting out of here.
That makes it Tyren. So you're still casually going a normal pace over here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's normal. You're carrying the guy over. Is that it? Or is that all you're doing?
Yeah, how much closer do I get to the fire?
Basically, next turn you will reach the fire. That's when you're going to have to start worrying about being seen tossing a corpse into the fire. Because there's a whole crowd of people over there fighting the fire with pails and magic and stuff. Not magic, sorry. They're not using magic. That's not happening. But there are a bunch of people fighting the fire over there. So that's something you're going to have to be thinking about, or thinking about right now.
We got some...
Okay, I need to save really quick.
Yeah, you do.
Save. Overwrite. There we go. So we lost Tyren. I don't know if it's the whole thing or not.
Oh.
Good news. So that Sis is now a double wizard. Which is actually a thing, although pretty rare. There's also triple wizards, and all wizards is a thing, too. If you're an all wizard, then you're not a player in one of my campaigns.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Ergus.
Well, at least she's
Nope.
not a multi-class into every single class.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, your turn, Sis.
has just set up a tent.
Yeah, what are you...
So long. I'm not doing this.
So you can actually see into the window, and by this point you can peek in there, and you see Braigwen, and what you see is her unsteadily, like barely able to keep herself up. She's like grabbing the walls, and she comes through, and she's basically just rounding the corner when it comes to your turn.
Like, what are these people, drunk? And I will maintain position.
Okay.
I know better than to adding more bodies into the building when we're trying to stealth is,
Perfect.
and I can't see anybody else. So
So
whatever happened to that guy that's locked in the room? Has he succeeded a strength check to bust that door yet?
he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about him.
Are you talking about the guy that's knocked out here, or the guy that's in...
The angry guy from outside that jumped the window after you.
Which one? Because there's that guy who's dead. There's that guy who's unconscious, and then there's that guy who has been...
This guy is not unconscious. This is the guy that jumped in through the window.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you could see that. I was letting it just sit there. You're right. I'm an idiot there. He's been busy.
Okay.
Sorry, I know exactly what he's been doing.
Trying to figure out what we stole.
Anyway, so the Braigwen, Third, and Shadow Machine.
Yep.
Third's not here, of course. All three of you hear this incredibly loud sound of wood, stone, and a bit of metal just shattering with this deep, bassy rumble. And it's coming from right down that hallway, right from where you just came from.
From in this
Yeah,
room?
it's coming from that room. You can't see anything, obviously, but you hear it. And, hello, Geppetto Gaming. And that's sort of a thing that's happening. And so I'm going to give you one more round before things get even worse. Braigwen, your turn.
Guys, get through that door and out the window.
Okay, so I'm just basically going to just make a straight beeline.
So you can get out relatively easily. Now, I want to describe this particularly. So while you are lunging out, the sounds of destruction are actively continuing. Like you can hear something trampling over wood and stone beams. You know, you can hear the... And the moment you jump out the window, it just goes silent. And now you can't hear anything. And all of a sudden, it's just like it's a normal evening. Nothing's unusual. You see...
No, the
Sis.
ground is rumbling just
Nope.
a little bit.
No, everything's fine now because the supports have been destroyed. Sis is just standing there, out in the bushes, kind of like.
Now, I said I was stealthing, so.
Well, she succeeds automatically for the sake of the scene.
So I
There's
come
a fire
out
going on over
completely
that window.
disheveled, just my hair just out of place.
And I need to see a head and arms poke out the bush, like,
Yeah.
where's the papers?
They've got them in there. I don't know what the hell happened. Somebody set something loose.
Oh boy.
Did we get the papers?
Shadow Machine, it's your turn.
All right. So
I think-
I kind of want third to get in the door first because what I want to do is go through and then use this cabinet here to block the door.
I mean,
Got a
he was
soul.
gonna do that anyways.
Oh, okay. Well then,
This is actually ogre battle. Sorry, Sobacom.
I can get to the window then, or actually, well, I'll get here.
Again, you can double move if you're just booking it.
Well, no, I'll get here and I'll help him.
Okay,
block it.
okay, that's actually not a bad idea. So then, that actually technically it should be someone else's turn, but for the sake of the scene, third rushes in, and he falls over for you, man. He can't take it anymore. And so the two of you basically spend the entirety of the rest of your action and his actions, all his actions, shoving the thing in the way of the door, and so you are going to end up right there.
Yeah.
That now cuts us over to Tyren. So there's a bunch of people here. There's guards, there's villagers, there are a lot of people look like they've been woken up in the middle of the night. They're out there in their 90s. The fire brigade has shown up by now. There's some people are just gossiping, some people are just watching, like, oh my god, they've got their phones out, they're taking selfies. And there's a line of people dragging pails from the well, which is actually quite a distance from here. It's like I'd say half a block down that way. Here, so there's a line of ants. I mean, people who are carrying the water to the fire. They are starting to successfully fight it, so it is going down as of now. You are entirely going to be in visibility of them basically now.
Yes, Braigwen set the fire again.
No.
Not
No,
magically
you did set
though.
the fire. You used tinder. You didn't use magic.
That's true.
Okay, I used
That's
Tinder,
true.
yes, but I did not.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not use Tinder as an app. It will set buildings on fire.
So, like, as of now, they can see me.
Mm-hmm. You said you weren't going to do anything about it last turn, so it's now a now problem.
Okay. Huh.
Are you having fun knocking things off my computer? Wow.
You know what? I don't want to get any closer to that fire.
Okay.
So...
You go start dragging the body back.
I'm not dragging, I'm carrying it.
Yeah, it's basically over.
Okay,
So
you gonna start he-manning the body back.
Yeah, probably.
okay. So he turns around, still carrying the body. You hear someone. Oh my God, that poor man! Did you just pull him out of there?
You've been spotted. What do you do?
Yeah.
What's your charisma score again?
Charisma, do you need me to roll?
No, but you will probably need to roll in a few seconds.
Okay. My modifier's at a 2.
Perfect. You are an excellent liar, sir.
And I also have a persuasion. Probably wouldn't. Specific one probably wouldn't work here. So. Yeah, probably.
So how do you respond to this concerned query from one of the people?
I was looking for help, but it looks like you guys are, you know, a little bit busy right now.
Take the poor man. Take him over to the medic area. We're treating all the people who have smoke inhalation over there.
Oh, okay. Just mind showing me the way?
What'd you say? Sorry.
Yeah, just mind showing me the way.
Yeah. Over this way.
Okay.
Come on. We got another one over here. We got another body. Quick, get him out. Get him help. Medics.
All right.
We got another person that needs help. And so they several people come over and pull you
Now
and
you
him.
need to explain why you're holding a stab victim
Now hang on.
in a fire.
So what's going to happen is the people with you are going to do a collective perception roll. They're going to roll really well, which means they notice two things. First of all, you have no signs of fire, and the second, you're not coughing, you're not doing anything like that, and you don't have smoke on you or any burned things. Second of all, this guy is bloodied. little bloody.
Okay.
So they're gonna be like, wait. And this is your chance to do something before they decide to call the police.
So I want to think about what I want to do here.
I caught the guy who started the fire.
That would be a lie, so that would be a roll.
But it would explain why you stabbed
Wait,
him.
But it would explain a lot of things.
Oh, okay. Okay, fine.
I mean, you got options here. I'm just curious which one you're going to go with.
Couldn't hurt.
I think that this might
It
be the guy who
could!
started
No,
the
it really
fire.
could hurt.
I think that this might be the guy who started the fire.
You what? Okay, now I am going to need that roll, though.
Nat 20!
Oh.
Now, so the funny thing about that is I rolled a 16, which makes that a 19.
Ooh.
So,
A 22 versus a 19.
Yep.
Nope, a 23 because he still has morale.
that's true. He has the pancake bonus.
No,
He has the
that,
pancake
makes it,
bonus.
that actually makes it a 22.
Oh, I thought you
Because
said you had
my
a plus
modifier is only 2.
But you rolled a
I got
20, and you have a
20.
plus 1.
I did not. Yeah, that's right.
two. So it's
The point is, the point I'm making is that I rolled quite well. It's just you managed to jump over that one. And so the reaction goes from like just this dawning horror to, oh. And then there's this hesitation. And it's like, we'll put them over with the smoke victims.
Okay.
And they kind of instruct you into where they're peeping. It's over in this giant throng of bodies over here.
Alright.
So they and you put that, and that's going to be kind of the end of your turn. Sis,
That's fine.
you've got another letter now.
I do. I'm gonna have to, dash because I've been invited to Hogwarts. So, good luck.
Okay, go for
If
it.
I don't
Peace.
respond to these, they're going to spam me with letters.
Too true.
That was a good scene.
Before suddenly a half giant appears at your aunt and uncle's house
Bust down the door.
and busts down the door.
On a Sunday.
There's the spam.
Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't actually do that.
Okay, that is actually too much.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of these.
Never ever see.
You're no longer invited. It's over. You lost your time. What are you doing, sis?
You'll
Never
never be a
see
mage
that
now.
video where they have the thing where Hagrid busts out the door, and then Uncle Vernon says, what Hagrid before Hagrid breaks it, bends the barrel up, it cut shot to an actual gunshot and end credits.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
I'm going to assure Braigwen
Go
to
forever.
get away from the building so we can begin our escape.
Escape is
Alright.
good. And what else are you doing?
I really don't know what you're wanting from me here. That's it.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure you're doing absolutely nothing. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Third already did his action, technically.
A visual on my surroundings, but
So I want you to do me a favor, everyone here. So, Shadow Machine, you hear a loud noise.
Oh,
That's it. That's it for the moment. A really loud noise. And then, because you're a Patari, and you innately have this ability, you suddenly hear the roar of a fire in the distance over everything else. Along with people shouting and just all sorts of noises that were just not there a few seconds ago.
Okay, so whatever
Me-
was stopped. Okay.
Everyone else, this technically should be bigger than this, but for the sake of game balance, this thing comes stampeding out of the wall, making a massive, 20 by 20 hole in the wall as it smashes through. Can you see this? It is visible, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, cool. Smashes
Big
through
roast.
the wall right there.
Oh.
flames jetting in all directions. In fact, actually, we're going to go and do our very first flame counter. Right there.
Oh no.
And it smashes through that wall. The moment it does, you are just like, oh my gosh. And even the people outside can kind of tell the overall sound balance of the area has just kind of shifted slightly. Most people probably aren't even fully cognizant of what exactly it is, but Braigwen, since you've been in there, and you're a mage, you could probably guess exactly what has happened here.
But that's a... That's the thingy, that's the...
It turns and wheels... I can't actually turn it, but it turns and immediately sees you, Braigwen. And that's its turn. Because you're the first person it sees right there. Braigwen, it's your turn.
I am not your mommy. Okay, so I'm going to look directly at Aurelia. Okay, and go run.
Oh yeah, I should switch this up from normal fight to big fight music now, speaking of which.
Run.
Run. Okay. Zip. Bye.
Oh my god, you're gonna drag the giant fire beast into the woods. I just want you to be fully aware of what's happening there.
We're not going to set another forest.
Alright, so that's your turn. Shadow Machine, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, because...
Panic.
So, I hear the crash.
giant
That's probably
flame
stuff
world
outside,
ghost.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And now... So I hear it from that side, and I'm
Might
like...
as well get rid of all these now. These are not going to be relevant soon.
So, I can pretty... Okay. So, 1,
This guy dropped
3... I peek my head out the window.
It will see you.
there. I mean, right now it's kind of
There's
beelining
some
Braigwen.
right
Yeah.
now. So I'm going to do my best to stealthily hop out and just hide in the bush that's right here.
You give me a stealth check.
Unnatural 20.
Okay.
I mean, this is just like, are you my mommy to the death? So,
Good morning, evening, Mother Murseth. Hopefully things are going well for you. It's actually the dude's turn.
The dude who is very glad he isn't in that room anymore.
You don't see what he does. For obvious reasons. That leaves it with Tyren. It's your turn. So you see this sucker come out. Everyone sees this thing smash out. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Shadow Machine, you might recognize this, but I'm actually going to ask everyone to do an int check real quick. To recognize what this thing is.
okay.
19.
And
Unnatural 20.
How is that possible, sis?
I have a 0.5 int.
Okay. I'm with it. Braigwen.
19.
Okay, so she's looking at this like, what is that? Everyone else, you recognize this as an Igni. This is an innately elemental beast. It has innate
I'm
magic
not looking at it. That's why I don't know what.
and elemental fire running through it. These are not native creatures to this island. They were brought here by the Kingdom of Higdat in a ploy several years, well, actually several months, ago. They are very strong and very powerful.
And
fire.
very tasty.
And they are on fire. They have... I'll give you one other thing, since you guys rolled
We've had
weirdly
Igni
well.
before, actually, haven't
Yes.
we? At the
Yes, you have.
At the inn in Guthrum.
So, they do have a hide of sorts, which is effectively a form of molten ash. It keeps the majority of the heat in, but at the same time, the magical energy of the flame that composes, that suffuses their essence, does leak out to everything nearby, and the more injured that hide is, the more of that's going to leak out. But it does also make it more vulnerable.
Braigwen, you should have used ice magic.
That reminds me, I should go ahead and
Because
grab...
I looked at that, I saw Aurelia and went, I don't know if I should be casting in the open.
So let's see.
I don't know. You're a mage.
Yeah,
Sis,
exactly.
you get
You told me.
a
You
mark.
looked at me and you said run, and I go.
Where's Shadow Machine? Shadow
Yeah.
Machine's this one. Okay. Boop. And Braigwen, you get one too. All three of you have a counter now.
Oh god.
There is elemental heat suffusing into you right now.
Oh.
You're not sure what that does exactly, but you will the moment you do anything.
Oh no.
God.
That makes it. So that was his turn. Tyren. Sorry, I wanted to do the end check and all that. It is still your turn.
Okay.
So I was right that my theme for the day was ice.
Kinda, yeah.
To be fair, since session 2, your theme has been ice because
Yes.
Because no more fire.
It's called
No more-
pendulum effect. You swing one way, you swing the other, and you're gonna encounter like an ice age thing, and that's gonna swing back to fire. You know, that's how that works.
or maybe you
Well,
should
I
go to
mean-
Earth.
There
Yeah.
you go. So, Tyren.
Okay.
Very.
How surrounded am I right now?
You
Because,
are
like,
super surrounded.
super
Where are you? There you are.
I'm right here.
You're here.
Although, when it's the
Okay.
villagers' turn, they're probably going to freak out.
Oh no, the panic is happening. Most people don't know what that is, but they don't really need to know that a giant flaming monster just erupted from the mansion of the richest guy in town.
Okay. Can I try to use that as cover to make my escape? And
So that's technically a stealth roll, but that is what I call a social stealth. So roll me a charisma check, and I will do a counter roll.
okay. That is going to be a 19.
Good. So you just kind of. That's not
You
even you.
panic and run, and then go into the woods.
That's going to be most of your turn. In fact, that's basically going to be all your turn to accomplish that. But you will successfully make it to the underbrush again, back to the area where you can hide. Yeah, their dice have been on fire. Mine have not. I've been rolling crap. Like that damage roll I did earlier when he hit them, I rolled a 1 on one of the d8s, for God's sakes.
They have a chance to be on fire.
So anywho, wait, are you... You're not quite close enough yet. So, that makes it Sis's turn, I believe. Yep, Sis, it's your turn.
So Braigwen just
There's
ran
definitely
off like in the same direction I do, and I can see that thing's head turn to follow her.
Uh-huh.
I'm going this way.
Okay. I want you to roll a d4 for me.
Hmm. Oh no. This thing is a microwave.
Have a
Oh
D4.
no.
Okay, you take 2 damage as you're moving, and you feel it, like, and it's just you feel it's like you're burning, even though there's no actual fire upon you, and you feel that sensation kind of going through you, like internal burning. Oh, speaking of which, sorry, one moment. Hang on. That's the whole reason I set
Do
this
I
up.
need to roll a stealth so that I make sure I don't get
Just
its
a second.
attention?
He can't-
No, you're gonna just need
he
to
can't hear
Because
you
yours
right now.
out.
switch to. Where's red? No, just red.
Go ahead and make your ugly face instead of now.
Why is it in the wrong
I
spot?
just
there?
reached into my dice bag for a chip.
Perfect. All right.
The only cure is D20. There we go.
Well, that's ominous.
Slightly ominous.
Okay.
Now all we need is like one winged angel and that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
So,
I hope you have one winged angel playing.
I could. It's on this playlist. But I don't right now. All right, so
Nice sliding effect there.
you take the fire damage. You roll a dice for some reason.
I'm just trying not to draw attention to myself.
From the thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, how does Frostmourne look in this?
Cool.
Yeah.
So Dex is a 3 plus that makes that a 21 to my stealth of hopefully not drawing its
Slow that
attention.
down a little bit.
My goal is to not do the horror movie stupid thing of run straight the path
Yeah.
that it's going, but to kind of get further into the woods out of the path that it's being in.
This
And
could
I will-
be
I will double move.
Okay, so you're double moving.
Yes.
Okay. I won't make you take more damage, although I totally should. So, what was your stealth roll again? I'm sorry.
17 plus 4.
God, I am rolling crap today. All right, so that is your roll. You don't think it notices you, like you steal a glance, and it doesn't seem to be looking at you.
As I'm booking it.
This leaves us with Third's turn. So Third, the only person still in the building, is going to teleport out.
And he teleport?
No, not yet. Yellow mages can teleport, by the way, for those of you not aware. But no, he is going to... What is he going to do? I don't actually know his spell list off the top of my head. Because yellow mages have a more complex spell list than black mages. Black mages are super simple. They get the 4. Yellow have a list of like 12 to pick from. What's up there?
Straight rolling for him? Or do you have his character sheet in front of you?
I don't have his character sheet.
Okay.
Total, period. So what we're going to do is we're going to think from a military perspective. I'm going to see that, and we're going to deal with that. And he's like, okay, so he's going to come out. And he knows exactly what that is. He's worked with these before. Not that you know this. He's not even going to share this. But he's going to see that. Pause for just a second. And then he's going to turn and see Braigwen, who is actively running away at this moment in time. And just be like, okay, yeah, that tracks. And he's going to he's going to shout to Braigwen, it's just going to follow you. And it's faster than you. He doesn't say that part, though. I have fun Falkenstein, but I'm not doing that here. I'm not doing that in an apartment. So, that's kind of his turn. Guess whose turn it is?
Braigwen.
Nope, it's the boss's turn.
Right.
God.
Oh.
So he comes charging at you. Now, because I'm nice, I'm going to go ahead and give you a dexterity saving throw here.
Oh God, my dexterity is crap. Uh, 10.
So, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
What's your health at? Where's your health over here?
My health is...
It's at 11. Right there.
11.
Yep. Well, anyway, so he charges... okay, of course I can't see my dice now.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage.
I'm not doing that much. But he does hit for this much. So, he comes charging through, and he basically just bull rushes right into you. You try to dodge it. You fail.
Yeah.
Okay, good news. Good news. He hits you for 10.
That not good news.
Now,
if I move,
You
I
dead.
die.
I'm quite aware. Now, there is another bit of good news. Let me... Okay, so he's going to go to about here. So I'm a little bit eyeballing it. But he keeps... Yeah, he charged. This is a bull rush. So he's actually over there right now. Now, I do have a little bit of bad news, though. Another bit of flame pops out. Pretty close to you. Technically, it should be on you, but I'm not going to do that. That's his turn. Braigwen, it's your turn.
I'm just sitting on the ground going,
But like,
Now I'll switch it to One Winged Needle, just for you. Hang on.
like, I'm just,
Oh no, I'll do put One Winged Sovereign. That's a good one.
if I move, I die.
No, you
If
should
I-
put Bloodbath on.
Do anything, I die.
if you stay here, you die because there's a fire right next to you.
Uh-huh. So I literally turn to Third and Shadow and go, oh,
Oh, where's Bloodbath? Hang
that's my entire action.
on. Now,
Bloodbath.
hang on, I'm looking for it.
No, I was gonna find it on my end, so I
There it
can
is, I found it.
too.
Bloodbath is not playing. Alright, so, now the good news. This is actually funny, Braigwen. What happens, because you stand still, as you see this marker down here, where your health stuff is, that goes away, because you stood still.
Ooh, okay.
So that
You
fades.
made that up.
No, I didn't. I mean, I did on the ride home yesterday, but I came up with 4 ways to lose these dots, okay? That is one of them. Doing nothing will kill the dot. It was the ultimate you have nothing else option. because I like to, because that's how I design bosses. You know, there's always got to be at least one thing you can do. If you're out of ammo and you're out of MP and you got nothing else, right?
Wait, so is Braigwen prone right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a way,
She's basically on the ground, like I picture you literally on your back, like your hands are on the ground. You're just a little bit like half sitting up, you know.
Just like
Yeah,
staring at the
like I
sky
said,
going, oh.
like Loki in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
basically.
smart military trained person would play dead right now.
Well, she's more of an aristocrat than. But anyway, so
And also, there's a fire.
And
right
I'm not
next
smart, remember. Actually, no, I have low whiz but high intelligence.
yep. So
It's me in this game.
so Shadow Machine, it is your turn.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, since it is now your turn in this, you gain a second one of these. What are you doing?
Oh.
I want to go help out
Fair, Mr. Red.
Braigwen, but
I mean, you absolutely can.
There you go, guys. That's what we're listening to.
Oh. Shit. Yeah, that is the music that's playing on stream right now.
Where?
It's in Zoom chat.
Oh, right. I have the
thing is, in character, I don't know I have this debuff. I don't.
I mean,
know.
you feel the heat, but no, you don't. Although, speaking of which, Braigwen, you are smart enough to have basically pieced together what that dot means. Like, the fact that you stood still and it went away, you have more than enough int. I'm not even going to make you roll for that. You have enough int to mechanics that, right?
Yeah.
So I am.
Don't
going to
move.
1,
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna. Well, I can't do that because it's not my turn.
You can shout, don't move. That's a free action.
Don't move.
But I'm not sure if you should shout that, because if you just all stand there, he's just going to kill you.
Right. Shit.
So I move over to Braigwen.
As you move, I am going to need you to roll 2d4.
That's a 1. 2 and a 1.
Okay, so you take 3 fire damage. You feel the flame as if your insides are burning, just as you're doing it.
And I help Braigwen to her feet.
Okay, so Braigwen, you're no longer prone.
Yeah.
Now, you technically still have an action you could take, Shadow Machine.
Braigwen has a reaction technically.
That's true, actually. I wouldn't take one. Oh no, you don't have a dot. You're fine. So
Yeah, I'm not.
so so he is correct. You could actually take a reaction at this point, Braigwen.
Hop on his back.
You die. Well, how much damage did I take? No, you died.
Just got the dot.
It's not a T-Rex. I mean, and bloodbath is over. Where's the one-winged? Oh, right, that's a Cordon's mix. That's what I was looking for. There it is.
Oh, throw out.
So,
Okay.
And while I'm over there, I hear her say, "Don't move."
I mean, it's up to her if she says that.
I just say low enough for him to hear it because he's right next to me. Don't move. You feel
Okay.
that burning?
Yeah.
Don't move.
Well, you could still have a reaction, Braigwen, since you don't have a dot right now.
Yeah. It's like if you stay still long enough, it'll go away. Just a few seconds.
Okay. So I'm just not going to do anything.
So I'm just going to limp. Well, I mean, okay, limp a little bit away from that little fire right there.
Why?
Because Bernie, ouch, death.
Oh, I'm sorry. So since both of you are right next to that fire, as you're looking at it, you notice there's a visible, like, sliver of what looks like elemental flame energy in the middle of that fire. Like, just like almost like a crystal or something like that.
Shedding feathers.
Yeah, feathers.
Feathers are on fire.
Yeah, it's a feather, except it's totally not a feather, but it's a feather.
It's a clump of fur.
Or a scale.
Ashy fur.
And just for you, Braigwen, we are now playing One Winged
This
Angel.
thing needs some lotion.
Did they make a zombie?
Do you have an analgesic cream?
I don't think I have any in my bag.
Okay, so I still haven't really heard an action from either of you.
So I'm going to just stand here and do nothing.
Would,
Try to make
would the
myself
action?
look as try to like duck, like just crouch down, like trying to hide. While
I mean, if you want to do a stealth roll, do a stealth roll.
yeah.
Do it to it. Summon aloe vera. I wouldn't mind that.
That's. Oh, I keep on remembering the extra point. That's a 19.
Okay. So you vanish. Braigwen, Shadow Machine's gone. I don't know where he went. Braigwen, what's your action?
I almost want to just kind of.
Yeah, let that crowd attract the monster.
You are evil. I want you to know that. It will absolutely mass murder those civilians.
Yeah, well,
But
the
then
In-
again,
in the
civilians will
groups.
rise
I
up
don't.
and take down this merchant lord.
I don't think there's anything we can do about that.
Yeah. As horrible as it
It's
is.
just we don't have the power to do that.
How much mana do you have?
30 minus 11, so
11. You should be minus 12.
minus 12. Oh, okay.
You spent 6 mana twice.
Yeah, right. So
8.
30 minus 12. So
I'm just saying you have options. Your GM isn't the no-win scenario type.
But I am also at 1 health.
That is admittedly a problem.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to stay very still while staring at that fire, going, I want whatever is in that fire.
Okay.
But I'm not stupid enough to reach into it.
All right.
You still technically have a reaction.
No, that's her reaction is doing nothing. That's
Yeah.
why I'm asking her.
Yeah.
Tyren, it is your turn.
All right.
Ow.
I'm just gonna try to.
All you see all this, by the way. This is really obvious.
I see all of this.
Well, I mean, you don't see Shadow Machine. He just stealthed into invisibility.
Well, I mean, yeah.
You probably don't see Braigwen either, honestly, because she's doing the stealth thing too,
Yeah. It's stealthing and
breathing.
barely dying.
But you do see the giant rampaging thing going through the nearby underbrush next to the mansion,
Uh.
and you hear a lot of screaming
Fire beast.
coming from southwest to you for some reason.
Huh. I wonder why that happened.
I don't know.
That's a bit of a problem. I don't want to go that way, and I don't want to go that way.
You have all kinds of options, really. I mean, you could leave. You could go north, northwest, west, or you could go northwest, or you could go north, northwest, or
I was gonna say, remember the layout of the town, right? So like you're
the town
right
map's
next
still
to a
there.
road. You can just follow the road out to the southeast.
well, actually, Tyron's like right there right now.
yeah,
If we do equivalate, I still have
but
Guidos.
he could go dunk,
And then like the mob is like right there. And by the mob, the mob. Let's actually be this clear about this. The mob, as in the mob of people, is over here. The boss, which I could just grab a duplicate, is over here.
Oh,
And you are right here.
no one's gonna have wit this winter.
Ah,
I want you to know I've already written the script for the video up to this issue. It's only like 3 minutes long, obviously, because the whole point is to shorthand it. But
Yeah.
I have to actually go out and find real life footage of a forest fire because I just want you to be aware of that.
well, you have the forest fire those idiots set off with that gender reveal party. I'm sure there's footage of that.
Oh god.
So
no, you should get the ones from Australia, just the world burning.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right, earlier
Yeah,
last.
the
well,
sky
last-
is orange.
Yeah.
This time
Mhm.
last year.
Or just
God,
San
so
Francisco
first-
early last year.
Bad thing of 2020.
Yeah, San Francisco or like Washington or Oregon.
Or no, the first bad thing of 2020 was the Amazon burning, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, Mr. Idiot was. Anyway, so, Tyron, what are you doing? I'm awaiting your expert
I'm
tactical
warring with
decision.
No, I'm warring with my conscience right now.
Like, what's funny is you're technically in one of the best shapes right now. Like, you have decent dodge and dexterity. You're not in the range yet to even feel the heat thing, so you're not even aware of that mechanic. Not that it's a mechanic. And you've got good health, you got movement, you can go punch that thing. Like, if anyone's going to go tank that thing, it's you.
I suppose I could take
But-
one hit.
Oh, face tank with a dot.
Mm-hmm.
Sis, what are you going to be doing?
Okay,
Well,
so-
he's taking a while here.
The
No, no,
operation
no.
we talked about before,
Okay.
All right.
minus the retrieval aspect.
I mean, you can try.
Nah, I'm not getting that close.
So, what are you doing, Tyren? I'm ready.
Roughly how close can I get before I trigger that mechanic?
So, if you full tilt sprint... well, okay, hang on. Sis over here is basically the range of the aura.
Okay.
Like, most of the mansion is currently in the range of the aura. You can absolutely move that first. You can quad move if you really book it, and you're going only in a straight line.
Oh, okay.
Which, I forget what
There
is
might be
here.
trees and bushes in the way.
I'm going to give
So
him
maybe
quad
you could
move
three
in this
move.
case. No, I'm going to give him quad move in this case.
Well, I'm only gonna go as far as she is because I don't want to, or at least,
Wait, as far as
Right
who
now.
is?
You.
Oh, you're chasing after me?
So Tyren rushes up to you, is like, "Oh my God, are you okay? I got your back.
Okay.
We got this. We need to go defeat that enemy right now. We got this."
No.
It's cool.
Where?
Stealthing?
Oh.
That's a good point. Give me a wisdom perception save. See if you can see her.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And what you're beating is a 21, remember?
Yep.
22.
Okay,
Ah.
so you spot me stealthily dashing through the...
Like as you're running over, you don't see her at first, and then you're rushing over. And it's like, oh, there she is, and you like change in mid-course, like over to her.
Yeah. Where's everyone
and I
else?
just turn and I look and I'm like, what did you do?
Hey, this is
What
actually
did
not
I
a
do?
bad.
What did you do? Where's everyone else?
That way. I don't know where Third and Shadow are. They were still in the mansion. Braigwen popped out. That thing popped out. And then it beelined it for Braigwen. What do your people... I knew I should have just done this on my own. I'm so glad this wasn't a critical mission. Come on. We're going back. We're not dying.
By the way, viewers at home, this shot of the Igni against the town in the background is pretty apropos, I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is basically Flaming Godzilla.
Yeah. So how big is this thing compared to a human? Or
Is it to scale?
Pretty close, yeah.
Okay.
okay.
We're like 4 to 5 feet each.
Yeah, it's like a little over 3 times your overall width, height.
So it's basically like the size of a moose.
A pretty big moose, but yeah. Or a particularly large bear.
I was gonna go for a large.
Actually, buffalo might be bigger.
Oh,
Hi to the person
Oh,
saying
yeah.
hi to me.
That would be Gum Gum. Writer of settings extraordinary. Well, setting. But...
Gum Gum Hydrogen. Sorry.
So, what's you like? You still have an action here, Tyren.
right.
You don't have to take
No,
one.
he used his action to get to me. Remember?
That's only well, okay. Are you if?
I did not quadruple.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not quadruple move.
Oh.
Just looking at that, he can make that with just
that
normal
might be
move.
double. But
Even oh, hang on. Okay, that is a little under doubled, yeah. So
Did I show you my new mugs, brother?
what is
yes, you did. They're pretty-
They're
Amber.
Ember mugs. They're
Oh.
electronically heated, so they keep your tea and your coffee or whatever your poison.
Oh, nice.
Big
keep
boots.
warm.
I forgot to ask because we were busy discussing things. What keeps like is that a USB plug or what?
So it has a
Also, are you on your new
plate you sit
webcam?
what?
Are you on your new webcam?
Yes. I don't know where the controls are for it. I realized that
I'll help you with that at some point in time.
there. manually.
I was gonna say that's it. I know that webcam's higher quality than that. That is the second best webcam that exists.
No, I put the mug up close to it. It tried to
Okay.
onto the mug.
So how does it keep warm?
It charges. It's got a electric heaty thing in the bottom. See how it has the light right there?
Ah, gotcha.
And so this bottom part is basically a heat plate, and you put it on its coaster, which has an AC power adapter, and it charges it.
Get a shot of the distance here.
So,
Tyren, are you doing anything with your action that I'm giving you?
I mean, the only thing I could do is move more.
Yeah,
less. You could stab me.
that's true.
There's
You
lots
could
of things
grab.
you
You could break her neck right now. I mean, you could wrap a chain around her head very slowly. That's a reference, sis. In case you're wondering. I'm not suggesting that you kill my sister.
My party members.
So what are you doing?
Save a reaction.
Okay. Sis, it's your turn.
I keep doing what I'm doing. Just with a Tyren in tow.
Well, he's saving a reaction, so he stops there. So you.
Oh. Well, I'm just like,
Scooch.
bye.
Which direction are you fleeing in?
The continuing in the direction that I'm headed.
Towards the people. Got it.
Well,
You know, you should flee this direction. I like this direction better.
looking at town, I'm basically borrowing DarthTyren's thing. This is
That's actually your thing, not Tyren, so that's my fault.
Okay.
But
well, whatever. Borrowing my thing, I'm headed this direction with the eventual, once I'm outside of town,
okay.
heading toward
Valid.
boss's camp.
So, that makes it Third's turn. Now, he is... Yep, nope, I'm right. So he's going to do this. I've actually already rolled for this, because I was prepped for this, and then he's going to do
Do I take
this.
more damage from my dot ticker?
You're too far out.
Okay, so it goes away?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That can't be right. No, it is. God, I am rolling crap today.
Do you want me to start rolling for
You
third?
roll 2d10.
Okay. Let me find d10s. That's d6s.
I have D10s.
Ah! I have success,
Oops.
I think. Yes. Okay,
What?
two
Is this
d10s.
on random? It is on random.
That's an 11, a 5, and a 6.
Okay. Braigwen, you are healed for 11 instead of 2.
What?
Because I rolled 2 1s on 2d10, and I'm like, you know what? No.
You want me to roll a d4 for his dot?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Although maybe I should wear that one. That's hang
3.
on. I did roll less because that's just my dice. My dice are my dice. I need to go back to the Big Boss playlist here.
Okay, so I'll roll for his healing and his damage.
And I'll-
You roll for his dot.
It's okay, Federation Builder. We all understand. Because, see, I was there in the face of 2 monstrous trolls. All right, so so he takes that damage, which I forget the number already. It's 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. But he heals you, Braigwen. He actually, I'm going to have to tell him of this, but he basically burns the last of his magical healing kits to do that. And now, Braigwen, you're like, hey, I'm cool, and everything's awesome. We should totally fight this boss. And he's going to look at this thing, and he's going to look at the fire, and he's going to reach right into the fire. Because, now this is funny, because I was going to tell Third this anyways. It's just, I'm playing him, so this looks like the GM's doing this. But I was going to tell them this off camera, because he has experience. Did you just fog up your glasses, sis?
Yeah.
He has experience with these things. He reaches into the fire, grabs the thing, and jams it into himself. Now, could you roll me another d4, please, sis?
3.
3. Okay, so he takes 3 damage. And he does not get a dot ever again.
He just inoculated himself.
This fire goes away because it's consumed now, basically. All right, so yeah, you figure that out immediately, Braigwen. Shadow Machine, that'll probably be an int roll in your case because this is magic
I'm
stuff.
just like,
Not
what?
inoculated.
Yeah, you're like, what? Why would you do that?
What the hell is
Why
that?
would you do that?
And that's a wisdom roll?
Int. Yeah, let's go wisdom. That's actually makes more sense. Wisdom.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Both of those same for me, for my positives. So that's 19 total.
Okay. So that is enough to be like, oh, obviously, like, you don't know what he's doing or why. But you do get the idea that he is acting as a professional would who knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just kind of like,
So this doesn't seem like it's a bad idea.
yeah, exactly.
So, well, out of, character question, is that a permanent thing or just...
It is temporary, but how long that is, how much that's relevant is kind of debatable. It is probably worth noting, and I know this is not completely out of character knowledge, but this is not a fully powered Igni.
Okay.
Now that should be obvious, really,
Braigwen's
because
face.
you know
Braigwen's
this is
face.
it's been in this mansion, and there's been experiments in the mansion, and you could probably put 2 and 2 together on this one, but this is a weakened Igni. By the way, it's the Igni's turn. You 3 are all grouped up.
Yes.
So I'm going to need a... Sis, give me a dex roll at -1. And I'm going to need a dexterity save from Shadow Machine and from Braigwen.
Oh wait, no, because he has. It should be at plus.
Oh, you're right, because the
that's a
pancakes.
17.
Ooh, 15?
That's unnatural 20.
Yep. I just got
Aha,
a text.
I did too. He sent it to both of us. Hang on. So he's had a flooding emergency. I saw that in the preview.
Ooh,
Hang on,
that's not
what's
good.
going on here? Come on, Chad. Don't be stupid.
That sucks. Third.
Got it. Yeah. Where's my... Are you responding, sis?
Yeah.
Okay. I will type very slow. I hate typing in this thing.
I got it.
Okay, fine. All right. What did you get, Shadow Machine?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. And I know what he got. Tell him, please don't crash at my place. I don't have any space. He would have to sleep literally on the kitchen floor. I was telling Gary this when he was like, I should come visit. I'm like, dude.
Tell Gary he can come visit. He can crash at my place.
I will tell him that if he ever comes to visit. All right, so, all right. Now, the good news is all 3 of you managed to at your dex rolls, which is great. The downside is all that does is reduce the damage by half.
Hey.
So he comes barreling right through you guys.
Ouch.
Roll my damage here again.
So I'm gonna scream at it. Bull crap!
It's another freaking 1. Oh my god. These dice, I have no. No. Someone roll a d8. I'm not doing 2 damage with this attack.
You can do 2 damage with that attack. That's what your dice said.
Nope.
No flubbing.
I need a flub here to do more damage.
Nope. Nobody else is gonna roll. It's 2.
Fine, I'll roll. Well, I'll do 1 more reroll and I'll accept whatever it is.
So I'm gonna roll.
Okay, so that's a 7. So I'll accept that.
I got a 1.
So that is 8 damage total.
So that's actually 4 damage total, suffered by everybody.
Anyway, so everyone, everyone takes 4 damage. If
I know.
hold on,
Darth
where's
doesn't.
there we go. Tyren is totally next. Speaking of which, so he ends up he ends up like way over here because he's got some reach with those, and another one of these.
I was almost afraid that he was going to like slam back into the mansion.
Actually, now that I look at that, he probably just does. So that wall's gone. He's kind of like there-ish now.
Can we see into this room now?
Bad news, Braigwen. He destroyed your stealthy closet.
Yes, he did. Your closet has been basically... Imagine if you were still right there right now, and you just suddenly feel...
Just
Yeah.
And then you take all the damage. So
I am now a broomstick.
this, ironically, falls right on where 3rd is.
Okay.
So,
All right, so that leaves...
it-
who turn? I think it's Braigwen's turn?
yes, Brady's
Yes.
turn. I reach in, take the thingy out of the fire, and stab myself with
Roll a
it.
d4.
Oh, shoot.
You'll take damage for this.
Go here. 3.
Okay, so you are down to 5 health, but You do not. You should be gaining a dot, but you're not.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure that was the best move.
Yeah, but I'm just
But-
sitting here like, I don't want to take any more damage.
Because you're probably thinking, why is that not the best move? Well, Shadow Machine, you are now up to 3 stacks of this.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Oh, right.
I'm just.
And that fire's gone.
I'm-
Yeah, this fire goes away.
I'm just.
There's still that fire up there by
That's
the.
true.
I point to my monitor that has the thing, like you can see where I'm pointing.
I don't think he can actually do that. It is so far away, it would take basically all of his action just to get to it. Not a terrible idea.
Well, it kind of is. I've been taking 3d4 of heat damage.
It's
but,
okay, it can't kill you this round.
Well, that's great. It'll kill me next round.
Yes, it will.
But
The Igni will kill me next round.
The Igni will be like, nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, I'm going to just do nothing and try to like make myself look as small as possible, so it
Okay,
ignores me.
so you do nothing. One of those fades. There we go. That leaves us with he's not relevant right now. I'm just gonna remove him. Tyren! Hey, buddy, pal. So you gain a dot stack because you're in range now. You feel this heat.
Don't know what it means.
It's strange. There's flames and screams. Xahn has just vanished again.
It's like, don't
She
move.
did tell you before she vanished again that he doesn't need a place.
Yeah, I saw. He's still saying the group chat.
Yeah, I know that, but I didn't know you were reading it because you're DMing. So I'm sharing.
But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Laura is very good at multitasking.
Anyway, right before she disappeared into the brush again, she did tell you, "Come on, we're getting out of here. We're not dying."
That's true. You're not dying because the boss is right over there.
And she did just blatantly say, like, "I'm so glad this was a throwaway mission."
What's funny to me is Tyren is so far out of the loop in character. Like the other three there are like they have a plan of action. You know, they kind of have an idea what they're doing.
They know that the flame crystals make them immune.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure Tyren can even see anything other than there's a fire just right there by the building next to the 2 gaping holes in the mansion. The mansion itself, by the way, by this point, and this is purely
It's on
cosmetic, but yeah, we're just gonna do a little of that. I don't know how much of that you can see, but that's a thing. I suppose I can get rid of that at this point.
What, the blackout?
Yeah, just kind of see if I remember how to do this because there's a specific method and it's weird. There we go. Just kind of start getting rid of these. I already got rid of all the treasure, and all the people have already long since left. So, I didn't get rid of all the
Yeah,
treasure.
I noticed them. They were all sitting.
Yeah, they're actually, speaking of which, they technically have had a turn. They're going over here. Get the hell out of Dodge. So, Tyren! What do you got?
Oh, there were stairs.
Again, the whole conflict of conscience thing.
No, it's a 1 floor.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's just cosmetic because I'm limited and I don't have time to make my own maps.
and it's burning. So.
It's burning now.
Yeah, I
Hence
don't know.
the visuals.
And the entire
There,
the
there's
entire
no more
village can
stairs.
probably see that this thing has gone up in flames.
It's maybe not yet, but I mean we're talking seconds
The entire
away from
village
cognizance.
Isn't really paying attention to the fact that the mansion is on fire because there's a giant flaming monster.
And they're all
Yeah, well,
screaming
it's
and
standing
running
literally
away.
right next to the mansion. So
Hang on. Let me
that is
give
drawing
a
attention.
accurate visual representation of what the people are doing right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sounds about right.
You forgot to send them
Metallic
running in
chamber.
all directions.
I don't want to do that. That would be a pain to clean up from.
Yeah, let's say they're all just heading this way.
Oh no, wrong false
They,
stone. We
they
still
are
managed to
running
rob it.
in an orderly line
Yep.
in the same direction.
Yep.
They're very well trained. They were very well trained in fire
Mm-hmm.
drills during school.
I mean, it makes sense. Fire's a normal issue for most, I mean, that was an issue in real life until about 70 years ago. So
Yeah.
That's a pretty common problem. I like Guido's comment. Considering this party's propensity to burn things down, what's the point of spending a bunch of time on maps? Yep. So,
Just
Tyren,
really MS paint it.
what do you got, Tyren?
Uh,
Alright, I lost you. There you are.
yeah, I'm still right there.
Headband. You die. Okay.
Gosh. I don't know. This is. I'm spinning because I don't know what to.
He can't decide!
I cannot decide. Do I leave and run away from the fire? Hates fire!
This is... Okay, so for reference, this is not at this point a fire yet. To be clear.
You're not wrong, Guido. Just draw shapes in MS Paint. That's it.
Yeah, hang on. Let me draw out the map for you while Tyren decides what he's doing here. Okay, so there's it's a building, right? And there's like a window over here, and then you got a hallway leading in this area. And there's this area to the side. Hallway's coming through here, and then you come through. Here's the hallway, right? Kind of goes like that.
Hallway
I
just
was
got
trying
much
desperately
smaller.
not to
Yes,
burn
yep.
things down.
And then there's another building over there where there's a
You're
bunch of
doing a
people.
piss poor job of it.
And
Well,
then we've got
I
the
mean,
front
to
door.
be fair, that we're
She's
gonna
not-
burn-
And it's on fire now, so who cares?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Braigwen didn't burn this house down. The Igni did that.
Yeah, the Igni did
Really?
that.
Okay, so
At
this
the
is the song that
command
plays
of
when they fight
Clever.
Bahamut in Advent Children. I just want you to know that. Very appropriate. The Igni isn't Bahamut, it's just Tyren's conscience. That's the real boss of this battle right here. This is the battle for Tyren's soul. I'll get him in frame here. There we go. It's Tyren
I mean,
versus
we
the
picked
fire.
up 2 of them. We're in the positive now. Sounds like a ginger.
I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna
Punch the
regret
fire.
this.
He is not. Now this is appropriate music.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yep.
Tyren charges in. Now,
Yep.
Take
well,
Before
well, no. What's actually going to happen is he's gonna. Nope. You're right. So yeah, roll 1d4 damage.
That's a 1.
Nice. So you take 1 fire damage. Once again, you feel the flame internally burning through you like a really bad fever as you're, and then it kind of fades a little bit as you get up there. There's a fire right next to it. This is a little bit too much. Let's just get rid of stuff. I can't get rid of this. Oh my god.
yeah, Falkenstein, the goal was to sneak in and grab a handful of papers and sneak out.
Where did I go? I come from.
They looted 4
There we
chests,
go.
5.
5 chests, and set loose
4,
a giant
5, 6,
flaming
7,
monster.
8.
And
We didn't
didn't
set it
have-
loose.
You don't know
I-
that.
There was no
What do you
action
mean?
we did that I can tell specifically over that. Now our actions in
Yeah.
general may have let.
Spoilers, they totally let it out. Alright, so.
I thought it was the chest.
I don't think that if I were to just. Would you let me
It was-
finish this massive movement that I made?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tyren. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Lunging kick towards the.
I was counting the squares myself. That is a
Walk up
hell of a
to
run.
Giant flaming igni beast. You
But-
feel a fever raging inside you, and your bright move is I'm going to,
But
you know,
ignore the devil on your shoulder over there telling you evil things. You
I'm not the devil. I'm the angel.
Nope,
here.
nope, you're just like no, the angel's like, go and save them. And the devil's like, you should run and let them
No,
all
the devil-
die in
the devil
fire.
is Von Falkenstein, who's just popped up and said he's a monk.
That's you're fine. Don't even worry about it. There's nothing to stress here. Alright,
I mean,
so
I
after
don't
this,
know
he could
who to
become a fire
believe now.
monk.
because you had a reaction, if you remember,
Yeah.
and you have your full action, I'm gonna go ahead and allow you to do what is effectively a double move and 1 attack. So basically, what you're doing is exactly as you describe. A big ol' and then a lunge kick straight out of the monk lunge kick I can't think of the name of in WoW, if you've ever seen it.
Or like dynamic entry Might Guy in Naruto.
I don't know that admittedly, but I believe you. So, give me an attack roll.
Alright.
Fine. 2! No, roll a 1, roll a 1.
Unnatural 20.
Okay,
Ooh.
so go ahead and roll your
He's on
damage.
Fire. Was that too soon?
Someone,
Both figuratively and literally.
someone who isn't me, roll a d8, please.
Yeah, alright.
That's a D10.
6.
6? Okay, so... why can I not interact with my fires? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Okay. So, that's gonna... Yeah, no, that makes sense. Alright, so, whatever. So you punch... As you're punching him, I'll get the damage in just a second.
Okay.
A sliver of it kind of goes flying off and goes into the building. Because remember, this is just this giant hole here right now. And just lands there and starts burning. How much damage did you do?
Why'd you get
8.
rid of my giant fire?
Because I was having trouble actually interacting with the map. 8 damage total?
8. Yes.
Okay.
You're no fun.
Sam's just like, that's no excuse.
Creature. Now, the creature roars in pain to that.
There.
Which you can make of that whatever you want. Sis, it's your turn. Alright, so now it's Third's turn. Third is going to... where is he? So he's there. He can still do a really crappy heal check. But instead, he's... I pulled up the spells just so I could guess which spells he has. He sees Tyren up there, and I know he has Protect. So he is going to go ahead and cast a maximized level 3 Protect on you, Tyren. That is going to...
Something?
No, you're gone, sis.
No, for him.
Oh, for actually, I think you do. Hang on. I'm reading the exact things for maximize. That's what I thought. So, so for the next, give me a... So that's going to be maximize 3. Give me roll a d6 for me, please, sis.
4.
Okay. So for the next 4 rounds, that will be... So basically, you will get 4 full rounds. So in 4 rounds, as of Third's turn, you have maximized Protect on you. That is going to increase your AC by 6.
Holy crap.
And your DR is going to be increased to 3. Now, DR only reduces physical damage. And that's important since this is an elemental beast. But if it charges you, that will you will just flat out take 3 less damage from those, okay?
Okay.
So, then he's going to get away from the rest of the group.
I was joking.
And no longer be in a large clump next to the AoE boss.
He's so
You know what I should do, sis? I'm not going to. Charge!
You have to now solo your
He
own
doesn't
entity.
know I exist.
No, he totally sniffed you out. He's like, aha! Whoops, I can't raise you.
I'm
There we
not
go.
even, like, I didn't move me. I have 2 more turns of full dash movement.
Stomp. Stomp.
And now that I'm far enough away out of it and I don't feel a fever coming on, I'm not stealthily getting away.
So
I'm
he's
just going.
okay. So he's gonna make. What's your AC right now, Tyren?
A lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay.
Jesus.
So the first strike misses. The second strike will actually hit you. I rolled pretty well on that.
Okay.
But only one of those strikes is going to go through. This is just plain old physical strikes, but there's some elemental damage too. God damn it! I think that is literally the 4th D8 I've rolled that has been a 1.
Well, that does nothing. So.
Yeah, that's 4, 5. So that's 5 physical damage. And 6 fire damage.
5, so 2 physical damage, actually?
Yes, 2 physical damage and 6 fire damage.
Okay, so that's...
8.
First of all, so that... No, that's not what I needed.
I was saying, you're not that low. Braigwen, it is your turn.
It's there. That puts me.
If you want a suggestion, I can give you one, but I'm not going to give it unless you ask for it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nuke it with everything you have. It's probably weak to cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. So Ice 3 maximized.
Okay, well, that's just 6 mana, again.
Yeah.
It takes 36 ice damage.
Oof.
Don't worry, I'm a decent at balancing Von Falkenstein. So far, this battle's going pretty okay.
pretty okay.
This could go much worse than this. If this was actually a full-fledged Igni, it would probably kill you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'd like to think I'm a better GM than that.
Well, I mean, we're also only level 3, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
But exactly, that's the whole point. All right, so Shadow Machine.
Kill this thing, we can level up.
So
Probably.
you gain another stack.
But I'm not moving anywhere.
Well, okay, what are you doing?
Ready for that
If-
XP?
So I'm not gonna move, but I am gonna. If I
You blink and take damage. I'm kidding.
if I just like pull out and shoot an arrow at it, will that give me?
That will take damage. Yes, that is an action.
I've had fevers like that. Blink and take damage.
I have too, actually, but I'm not going to be that mean. But if you take an action, you will take damage. If you move, you will take damage.
God, and with 3 stacks, I really.
And yeah, you will go up to 3 stacks if you do anything, because of how that works.
But if
then
you
I'm-
hold still, you will lose at least one of them.
That's true.
Yeah, but every time he's in like proximity, he gains another one.
Yeah.
His turn.
Although
Yeah.
I'm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of.
There's some. Yeah, he basically has a choice to make
Normal
here.
Guido.
I'm so.
Yeah, the players aren't
So
dead.
shout out to me. Hey, Tyren, go grab that.
Grab that fire thing, throw it at Shadow Machine. Actually, considering he sees that there, he will. I just occurred to me there is the second one that dropped. Excuse me, the first one that dropped. He didn't see the second one, so he's going to shout to Tyren, "Stab yourself with the fire crystal!" And that's a free action, so you can do that. Roll to hear. No, I'm kidding.
Over the roaring flame, howling in pain.
Well, no, Patari are good at multi-hearing, so.
No,
Yeah.
I know, I'm kidding.
If you, in all sincerity, if you weren't a Patari, I would make you roll for that, because you got a lot in your mind right now, and there's like
Yeah.
3
A
or
lot in
4
your
noises.
ears.
Yeah, you've got like the crowd over there, you got the fire, you got the building which is crumbling, you've got Shadow Machine who won't stop going, ow, 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 over in the distance. And and even further distance, you hear
Does
someone
anybody
just
feel
going,
like they caught the flu?
even
I
Yes.
feel like I've got the flu.
yeah,
all
guys,
of a
sorry, this
sudden.
boss was just the COVID boss this whole time. I'm sorry.
Anyway, for my character, I'm just gonna not do it.
Okay, so you're gonna chill for another round. Another dot stack falls off. That leaves us with Tyren. It is your turn.
It is my turn.
Yep.
So third has told me to stab myself with that crystal.
It is pretty much right there. I mean, you're actually technically right there.
Yeah.
It's actually right there if we want to get completely specific. So you could literally 5-foot step and grab it,
Mm-hmm.
and still be in melee range of the boss.
And then
Yeah.
No
So I'm gonna
oppies.
do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
and
I'm
just
gonna
scream,
move
it
over
makes you
here.
immune to the fire.
So
More immune.
you jab it. Where do you stab
Hard
yourself with?
slash.
Just because I'm curious.
It's a flu shot.
Hmm.
You don't have.
Could I
like,
make
warm-
I don't know about. Could I?
You've
I don't know
probably
about
never
this.
really met an Igni before.
I probably have not. I'm just a monk.
Well, also, and I actually don't remember, so please correct me, but you're a native to the Isles, right?
Yes.
Okay, so these creatures are not. They're very recent inclusion, like a few months ago. So, like,
Yeah.
you have probably heard of a, like, what's a specific type of rhino? Help me out here, guys.
There's
a white rhino.
black, white rhino.
Okay, so you've probably heard of white rhinos, but you're probably not familiar with anything other than the fact that they're white rhinos,
I've
right?
seen pictures of them in a grade school book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then the two mages.
Yelled at you to stab yourself with
Yeah.
this thing.
Yeah.
Only to stab myself with it.
All I want to know is where you're stabbing yourself. It does actually matter? Maybe. That's all I'm going to say.
I'll be completely honest, I wasn't even paying much attention to where everyone else was stabbing there, so I'm just
I
gonna...
mean, you were over there, so...
Yeah.
Guido says you need to stab yourself.
Yes, go right in the forehead. Right. Just
Guido.
Diablo it right there. Become the Lord of Terror.
Become the fire monk.
Yep.
I
Do
just
it.
realized.
I was thinking, grab it and stab yourself in the thigh.
Take your weak... No, my arm is actually pretty okay right now.
What's up, Shadow Machine?
Yeah, it finally
I
healed, right?
think I'm realizing
much.
why you're asking.
Well, anyway, so
Tyren,
Tyren, where would you like to put it?
But you didn't ask. Great.
Stab it right into my chest.
Okay, right in the chest. So roll a d4 and take that damage. Fire damage, so it does go through the d4.
My die fell out.
Automatic one.
My die fell down.
Oh, that was a one, though.
Aw, okay. So you take a damage. I already tracked it. All right, so the dot falls off of you, which is good.
Less feverish.
Actually, in the interest of total honesty, I should point out that you should already take a damage simply for doing that. So do me a favor and take another d4.
Okay. That was, but it was still a one.
Okay, so another one damage. All right, so that's not all your action, but like you can only get like one more attack here at this point.
Yeah,
Like, in other words, I'm not going to let you burn a chi if you follow me. If you want to
gotcha.
go that route. This also goes away.
Then I'll just...
I'm glad you didn't jab it into your arms or hands, though.
What would happen?
He would be doing fire damage.
Oh, you'd be healing it. Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
it would actually heal it.
That would have been a problem.
See, it wasn't really a thing for anyone else because you would have to specifically put it into your weapon, which you can do, by the way.
Yeah.
But he's a monk. It's
It's not
know
a
what?
different-
I'm gonna try and smash this thing again.
okay.
Natural 20. What the frick?
All right, so that's a crit against this thing. It is pretty injured. Like Braigwen hit it in the face with its weakness.
It's gonna be a
Maximized.
14.
So 14 before doubling or after doubling?
That's after.
I was gonna say that better be after, because otherwise I'm gonna call shenanigans.
That's after.
Okay, it is not looking great. It is so not looking. I'm just gonna like this happens. Several shards of it go flying out.
Hey, toss me one of those.
it's just. Ah! In fact, I'm not even gonna say it stumbles back a bit. As it's stumbling, the sheer weight of it kind of smashes more of the mansion in.
I almost kind of imagine, like, guys, I wish you would have let me burn a cheese so that I could try to, like, at least knock it down or something.
You know what? I'll humor you. Because I know the DC on that, and I think it's not possible for me. No, it's possible. It's possible. I'd have to think about that. But anyways, it does not fall down. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright.
So, that's your turn. Sis, it's your turn. Alright, so, that brings us back around to, I think, the boss. Nope, it's Third's turn.
That's right.
Honestly, when you keep saying, sis, it's your turn, I keep assuming you're actually meaning it's Third's turn.
Okay, so he's gonna...
You can grab it and throw to...
I was thinking about that, but actually, I think he's gonna do something else. Seeing what's happening, he is going to... Oh, hang on. Yeah, alright, fine. So he's gonna grab this. Sis, do me a favor. Roll a d20 minus 2.
Well, that's a 4.
Okay. That's... alright, so now roll a... a d4.
3.
That is a surprisingly good roll. So he manages to throw it there.
He throws the fire. You just pick
The
up
shard,
fire, it goes,
yeah.
boom.
Actually, ironically, he will take damage for that action. But, so roll me another d4. Roll me another d4.
3.
He takes 3 damage. Okay.
Every roll you have asked me to roll on the d4, I'm pretty sure has been a 3.
That wouldn't surprise me. So now it's the boss's turn. The boss is pissed. So he's going to do a special attack. So it means I need a dexterity save from Tyren and third. I'm pretty sure it's a -1 for his dex.
That's 5.
Oh.
No, it's a 0 because he has +1, so it's a 6.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Gonna fire you.
Sorry, third.
Tyren,
22.
22.
I
Okay,
was doing well with it earlier.
so Tyren, I'm going to give you a choice. You
You know
can...
what it was?
What?
Why my dice are broken? You
What?
were in my house.
That's
You've
true.
contaminated my
I have
house.
contaminated your dice forever. Never invite me over unless you want your dice to suck. Alright, so you have 3 choices. You can spin this way, or this way. Also, sis, roll me another d4.
3.
Okay. Roll me another d4.
1!
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Wanted to make sure we could get something else. Alright, what are you thinking, Tyren? It has to be away.
I promise
It does
my
have
dice
to be
has other
away.
numbers.
Unless you just want to take the hit.
No, I'll let it be this way.
I have literally met Will Wheaton in person, yes.
I have 2.
She has 2. So, okay,
He
so you can go there.
fangirled more than I did.
I mean, I don't meet a lot of famous people in my life. I did meet Braigwen once, which was really cool, but all the rancid hot sex we had afterwards kind of made up for that.
Jesus. It's Agnes.
Sorry, she's not. It's a running gag between Braigwen and myself. For those of you not aware, Braigwen is aware of this joke. This is not harassment. Because I gotta say that because this is the internet.
And I participate.
Don't
Yes.
forget
So-
suicide.
Yep, suicide. This is definitely very kid friendly. All right, so can
Most
someone
friendly stream on the internet.
do me a favor, go
Friendly
see how much
myself.
health Third has right now?
I think he has like
I don't know.
a 15.
15.
Perfect. That's actually really
Respond
good.
to everything with giggity.
Where is his? There it is. So okay, he takes 14 damage,
Oh my gosh.
and so does most of the mansion as this giant
Mansion
lava
takes
wave
14 damage.
of death just kind of erupts up like an actual eruption from the ground and falls around, and there is now a lot more fire than there used to be. And this is about the time at which you hear a very loud grumble. I'm going to allow all of you to make a reaction if you want to, if it's relevant. But the mansion it's going down.
So I'm like,
So this poor soul that we
This
trapped
thing
in
has
the
a
closet
basement,
is
doesn't it?
dead.
Had might be a better word, but yeah.
We
Is
didn't
this-
kill him.
No, we didn't. And this guy's not going to be alive for much longer either because
He was alive, yeah.
he was alive.
I mean, he's dead. This is going to kill him.
See, like I did all I could to not kill the people that I encountered, and they're going to die.
Hey, sis,
so I'm,
remind me what the boss said. It was like, get the things, don't be detected, and there was like a third thing there. What was that again?
don't kill anyone.
That's right. That's what it was.
No, it was
Dang it.
try not to kill anyone.
Yeah.
Absolutely do not kill the guy that owns the mansion.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you have to kill someone, please dispose of the bodies in such a way that it can't be traced back to you.
Well, I guess that's not
They're gonna burn.
I mean, because they're gonna burn, and all that anyone else knows is that this monster was let loose.
Yeah.
Oh, sis, give me a dexterity save at 0.
Oh, much better this time. 16.
Okay, so third, lunges away and awkwardly falls on his face
With his 1 health.
with his 1 health. And that's his reaction. Nobody else gets a reaction. You're all done. The mansion just kind of crumbles in on itself. DarthTyren is so gobsmacked by what's happening, he loses his reaction.
Really? We all lose their reactions.
And the mansion just kind of crushes inwards, and the flames just jet outwards in like a massive area. and you hear this howling. And that's about when the flames start to really spread. Because all of the flame from the creature is now just regular fire rather than elemental fire. So that aura's gone. Now there's just flame. This is about when these giant fires actually show up. Like, actually show up. Yeah.
All of a sudden.
And they spread pretty fast and pretty hard. And Tazara gives a sub. He's on fire too, but for slightly different reasons. And then these people are like, oh my god, what did you do? Why would you let this happen? Ah, the flames, they burn! And then they go back over here. Thank you.
Well, that
For the
happened.
flames.
As ever. Alright.
The fire and the flames.
There wasn't a dragon. If you guys encounter a dragon, then I'm not doing my job properly. Because a dragon could annihilate probably most of this planet by themselves. It would take them a while. But they could probably pull it off.
Igni's not dead.
No, the Igni's dead. Igni's dead.
Oh, is it dead?
That's why it's regular flame now.
Ah.
Oh. We killed the Igni.
So you defeated the Igni. Now, it is getting a wee bit late. So I'm thinking...
Missing a people.
And we're missing a person. So I'm thinking, let's save the Fallout for next session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
Third's gonna have a fun time seeing himself at 1 health.
Mm-hmm.
I've texted him and he knows.
Oh.
Just so you know, you're at 1 health.
Just my synopsis starts off says, you aren't dead yet.
That's a great
It's true. Don't worry, you're not dead yet. Ignore the giant
And
flames and bees
other
to
things
creatures.
that
I am
happen,
not
and
dead
I
yet.
say,
That's it. I can sing. I am not dead yet. I can do the hiding thing.
I pick back up after other talkings of things. It says, we've made friends with an Igni. Everything is on fire. You're probably going to die. Oh, and you burned
No.
your last heal kit to keep Braigwen alive.
Mhm.
Pause as things happen. Well, you're at 1 HP now. Not my fault.
Oh no, totally not your fault. You just went ahead and skedaddled right on out of town.
That's true. It is
No, I
kind
meant
of your
I
fault.
told him I was rolling for him.
Yeah, well,
so
that's true.
You're at 1 HP, but that's not my fault. I didn't do that. You
You
ate
just rolled
a lava
damage.
wave to the face.
No, the healing. The healing, that's right.
So, with that, I do hope you guys have enjoyed, as ever and always. I'm going to go ahead and chop off the local recording.